For pant we have to take the waist measurement. Okay, and next you have to go for the fork length. This we call it as a fork length. Then take the thigh measurement. For straight cut pant you have to take all these measurements. Then again the knee measurement, and finally the bottom loose, how much the customer requires. So these are the pant measurements which you have to take for pant. This is the view of the straight cut pant which you will be going to stitch. We have elastic on both front and back side, and on the side you have slit also. Now we will go for the cigarette pant draft. Okay, for whichever the pant you take, for palazzo, straight cut or any frill pant, never cut the belt separately. Always add extra margin to the belt and do it. Okay, now for this cigarette pant, first what you have to do is mark the waist measurement. Okay, so first take the waist measurement plus half an inch of margin you have to take. Okay, after that take the fork length. So 0 to 4 is your fork length. If you are doing the straight cut pant, you have to measure the fork of your customer, okay, which is shown in the measurement video. So please check through. So you have to take the fork. Okay, after taking the fork measurement, again 4 to 5 is your thigh measurement plus half an inch of margin. Waist you will go divided by 4. Okay, and for thigh it is divided by 2. After that you have to mark this shape. Okay, then for the bottom loose, what you will do is you will mark the center of the waist. Okay, mark the center of the waist. You exactly come through down. Before that what you have to do is you have to mark the length of the pant. So what you do is 0 to 1 you take the length of the pant. Okay, after taking the length of the pant you will measure the center of the waist. Okay, then mark the dotted line. You will get the center. So from this center you have to measure the bottom loose. Okay, so for example, if 10 is your bottom loose, then it is divided by 2, right? So it will come 5. So what you will do, in that 5, 2.5 this side and 2.5 this side you will mark. Okay, this is how you have to mark the bottom loose. After marking 2.5 and 2.5 this side, you will get the point. So those 2 points you have to join here, and another point from here you have to join the fork. Okay, so this is how you will make the measurement. Then again, as I told you, belt we have to add in this only. So extra 2 inch from 0 to 10 you will take, and you will mark the belt also for this one. Then after that you will take the hip curve scale, and by taking the hip curve scale for the front you will give this shape. Okay, can you see, this is the straight shape. Okay, so apart from that extra half an inch you will get this shape which you will mark using the hip curve scale. Okay, so after that again this side extra half an inch margin complete through you have to leave. Again bottom 1 inch margin you have to leave for bottom folding. So this is the front part. Okay, so for cigarette pant always cut front and back separately. After cutting the front, now you have to go with the back. So back what you will do, you will trace the front part as it is. Only the difference is here from this point extra 1 inch you will take. Okay, so from here cross you will mark. And then for um, thigh part, from here again extra 1 inch you will take and you will mark. Only this is the difference for the back of straight cut pant or cigarette pant. If the person is having heavy butt, then what you have to do is you have to take extra 1 inch here also. If the person is not having heavy butt, then from here straight again you will join like this. Only here you are going to take extra 1 inch margin. Okay, so this is the straight cut pant draft. This is the draft now we are showing. We are marking the waist plus margin. Then after that go for the length, fork length. Okay. Then after the fork length, you have to go with the length of the pant measurement. Okay. Then draw the straight line from the starting of the waist point till the length of the pant. Okay, so after that add the fork length, draw the horizontal line, then again from the waist including the margin till the fork length you have to draw that line, then measure the thigh round. Okay, it is divided by 2. This is front pant on fold. Okay, then go for the bottom loose. From there you measure the midpoint of the waist, then come over here and mark the midpoint exactly. Okay, the same way you have to mark. Then join the from the bottom loose till the fork, you join both the points like that. This is the ready. Then we have included the margin, 1 inch margin. Put the margin and draw the line. Okay, after that you have to put the point and draw this shape. This is also you have to draw this shape including half an inch margin. This is the front view of the pant. Okay, for front view it is on fold, and for the front I told you know we have to give the shape. If you are good enough with a free hand, you can give it in a free hand or you can use the hip curve scale. Okay, since it is front cut of the pant, only the front portion we are cutting, and it is on fold. Okay, okay, and for the bottom we are marking even the margin also, so which will go for the folding. And always you have to give the shape like that. Okay, so that whenever you fold it, it will come exactly, it will meet the point and it won't have any shortage of length. That is why. Hope you have understood. If you have any confusion, definitely every week on Sundays we will be having the Q&A session. Okay, so see, this is the ready length, and that half an inch margin whatever we have left, it goes for the folding. Okay, so this is the ready, and this is the point 0.5 inch of margin we will be leaving always for the folding. So this is how your pant measurement will be. We are doing the back draft of straight cut pant. Okay, at the waist you have to take 1 inch extra as explained, And the front part you can completely trace it because there will be no changes. Okay, only at the waist you have to take 1 inch extra at the back part, because when you are seating it should not go up. That's why we take that 1 inch extra. And at the back again you have to take 1 inch extra at the thigh part. And at the butt part also you have to take 1 inch extra if the person's butt is heavy. Otherwise, this part whatever is tracing now, the same as front you can keep if they have small butt. Only if they have heavy butt, then you have to take that 1 inch extra. But in the notes draft we have told that it should be same as front. So both the things we have to show, no? That's why we have done this draft for heavy butt person. That's why we are showing that 1 inch extra at the back. So we are done with the back draft and you have to cut it. Everything is done including the margin, both at the front and back. Both the things we have left the margin. And you have to cut exactly for the same shape which you have marked. So now we are drawing the margin to show that this is the margin and what will be the ready garment. Okay, so this is the view of front and back both. Can you see in there 1 inch extra we have taken at the back of the butt and also near the thigh. This is the draft of straight cut pant. Front and back both we have shown by placing one on other. This is the fabric cutting which we are showing, and in this we are going to mark the front length of the pant. Okay, so length we are going to take, and again the margin for the bottom fold. Then for the front you have to give the shape. You can do it with a hip curve scale also, since our master is well experienced enough, he's doing like that only. Then mark the bottom loose including the margin, again the waist length, then it's including the margin only. Then again the fork you have to mark, then straight line, then the thigh measurement you have to mark, it's divided by 2. Then from the waist draw the straight line. Actually in this we are taking bit inner. Why? Because the customer's butt is very small. Okay, that is the reason we have taken towards much inside. Then draw the from the bottom loose to the fork you have to draw the straight line. So this is the measurement. Now cut. Whenever you are doing the marking of any garment, you should always observe the personality of the person, whether they are having heavy butt or small butt, how the thigh is. So everything you have to observe. Then the in the marking slight alterations you have to do. It's not like, for everyone it will be the same, because in this we have, like, next when we are going to cut for the back, you will understand what difference we are going to do for the small butt. Okay, now lay down the front piece of the pant exactly. Okay, it should be on fold. Okay, back two pieces we have to get, and the front two pieces you have to get. So now we are marking for the back of the pant. Okay, so place the pant very neatly so that you will not make any miss in the tracing. Place it neatly, and you need not mark, you can directly cut, because in the front we don't have any changes, whereas here extra 1 inch up you will go. Can you see how the master is cutting? So extra 1 inch up you have to go, and here also 1 inch extra you have to cut. Okay, here what we are doing, we are not taking extra here only. So we are cutting exactly the same as the front pant. Why? Because the customer butt is small. But in the drafting, what we had shown, we have shown 1 inch extra. That is for the heavy butt person. Here the butt is small, so we are not leaving any extra 1 inch. We are cutting exactly as the front. Okay, so this is how front and back. So can you see there extra 1 inch we have taken on the top. So here, left. This only you have to cut. Whenever you are stitching, you have to pull the front of the pant and exactly match it like this, pulling and stitching.